like a big dog, barking like a big dog. Dog.
I have Joanne Heyman from Hear No Evil. It's a very special type of dog rescue. They specialise in deaf dogs. Now, Joanne, tell me more about the rescue.
The rescue was founded in 2014 up in Townsville by Sonia Coombs because she realised that there was a lot of need for dogs that were deaf. A lot of them are recommended to be euthanized, so she started up the rescue, and we have just grown Australia-wide, and we've managed to save around about 100 dogs through our rescue since that time. So I ended up adopting my beautiful girl Willow through the rescue, and that's how I ended up getting involved. And yeah, so now I'm the Victorian coordinator for him.
That's fantastic. Now, are there a lot of deaf dogs in Australia?
There are quite a lot. A lot of them we actually don't hear about, pardon the pun, because, basically they just end up in other people's homes and that. A lot of them go deaf later as well, and quite a lot with the double Mel syndrome. They end up being born deaf, and yeah, some of them we hear about, some of them we don't. But the ones we do hear about, we try to help as much as we can.
Of course. Now, do a lot of them, once an owner finds out their dog is deaf or born deaf, are they a lot of them discarded, or do owners tend to be a bit more understanding about the situation of a dog?
I suppose it depends on how much the person knows, getting them educated in not just what deafness is, but, how to communicate with a deaf dog. There are different ways that a lot of our adopted owners communicate with the deaf dog. Some just use visual cues, some use sign language. I use Auslane with my girl, and she knows around about 12 signs, like sit, drop, I love you. That was just my way of being able to communicate, because being deaf myself, I know Auslan, so that I just went down that way. But some of them don't; they just use the visual cues. It just depends on each person. Everyone's different. Everyone finds their own way.
Oh, that's fantastic. So, how many deaf dogs actually come into your care?
At the moment, we've got around about 9 or 10 that are ready for adoption. So some of them, once we get them out of the kennels, we have them settle into care first, and then we check them out and make sure that there are no other issues and that they are actually suitable to go out to homes. And then we write up a profile, and then we get them all. We advertise them for adoption, and we just go from there.
Fantastic. So, are specific breeds more affected than others?
There are quite a lot of. There are certain breeds. So you've got like the bull Arabs, a lot of Dalmatians, so quite a few Staffies. They just end up. Some of them have got a predisposition. Some of them just end up being deaf. A lot of it from the double Mel syndrome as well. So it is. You do have some breeds that are more likely to produce deaf dogs. Some of them are just the luck of the draw.
So are they easily adoptable?
Oh, absolutely. They could just get onto our Facebook page and send a message. They could just have a look at what dog they are actually interested in, and then just send a message through on the Facebook page at Hear No Evil, and, we could just go from there.
Fantastic. So what is your website if people want to contact you?
Our website is Hear No Evil Australian Deaf Dog Rescue on the Facebook page. We don't actually have a website per se because we are a very new rescue. We're only 2.5 years old, so yeah, very new.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for taking the time to chat in with us, Joanne.
Big dog, barking like a big dog. Dog.